hello. Okay, it's working. I was having very serious technical problems right now. But yeah, I'll have to start with the song because it's already 10 p.m. here where I live, and I think that the neighbors are not going to be happy if I scream too loud. So let's sing a little bit. It's just another day in this ordinary life. We keep counting our failures to pass the time. Look, all our life is never that easy. But we've been feeling different since we were born. Everywhere we go, we will bring a storm. I'm not complaining at all. We gotta live the party somehow. 'Cause the force is here. Tell them it's not a dream. The lights, the crowd, turn the music loud. Just watch me get there someday. You're gonna scream my name. Yet they love to say it's just a waste of time. You are not unique and you won't make a dime. You trip and you fall. No, this is not worth fighting for. But the force is here. Tell them it's not a dream. The lights, the crowd, turn the music loud. Just watch me get there someday. You're gonna scream my name. You're gonna scream my name. We won't let them blur our shine. We'll be waiting to see them patiently standing in line for the show of those they try to tame. This is my new single, Scream My Name. But the force is here. Tell them it's not a dream. The lights, the crowd, turn the music loud. 'Cause the force is here. Tell them it's not a dream. The lights, the crowd, turn the music loud. Just watch me get there someday. You're gonna scream my name. 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 Woohoo! Let me stop this and let me switch microphones very quickly. Hold on a second. Like a hurricane, everything you said is underneath my skin, burning in my heart, dancing to this beat. Everything you said, is it so hard to see? The things you said to me were driving me Okay. Let me close this thing. Hello, hello.
Happy Friday, everyone! Everyone, there is one viewer. This is just for the records because I realized last week when I released the album that I forgot to make a live video because I should have done last Friday when I released the album. But here I am now. It has been crazy this past month, not because of the album, but lots of work to handle. I was like for 2 months working overtime, working on the weekends, and then I had to, leave the album a little bit behind. But then after everything was settled, I say, okay, now it's time to release the album, not launch. So yeah, last week I released my album, Made by You. It has 13 tracks. It was supposed to be 12 tracks in total because in 2025 I said that I was going to create one song per month, so it was supposed to be 12, but in the end I thought, okay, now that I have the 12 tracks, I need to have an intro track. So that's when I created the first track of the album called Reboot, because that kind of sets the whole atmosphere of the album and all the meaning of the album. So I released a video on my YouTube in 2 formats. We have the short, not the short video because the track is only 1 minute, so both are short, but one is in a square format, but it cuts a little bit of the ambience, and the other one is horizontal, so you have a little more of the, the background of the video. So it's just an instrumental track, which is the first track of the album. And then you have the 12 tracks that I promised last year. And they are all available on Spotify. They are also available in a lot of streaming platforms. Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer. There's a lot of platforms that I don't remember the name, but they are all available. So whatever platform that you use to listen to songs, you can find them there. And I also have the tracks available in higher quality because like streaming platforms, unless you pay for the subscription, I don't know because I never paid for a subscription, but I think that if you pay for the subscription, you kind of have a higher quality of the audio. But if you don't pay for the subscription, the quality of the audio is a little, worse. But if you want a high quality audio, I suggest you go to Bandcamp. So let me just remember here. I think it's bandcamp.com/Ella Anchor. No, it's ellaanchor.bandcamp.com. Sorry. So if you go there, you can purchase the album at a very little price, and you get to download the original high quality tracks. So the audio there is way better. But yeah, so also if you download in Bandcamp, you get access to the booklet of the album. So that's something that I was thinking, okay, now that I recorded all the album, is it just going to throw the tracks out there in the world and that's it? No, because after I recorded everything, and I said, okay, now it's just going to release. Then I thought, okay, I forgot about the cover of the album. I need to come up with a cover, and then I'm not a designer, I am a developer, far away from a designer. And then I say, okay, I think I'll need to change my skills a little bit and go to the designer side. So I started, creating the cover, and then I thought, okay, I think I want something simple, but not so simple. And then there was like I think it was a Saturday or Friday, something like that. I dressed myself, put a lot of makeup, put some fabric behind me, and I bought a smoke machine And then we started to take pictures. So my sister, my mom, they helped me taking the pictures. But some of them I also took by myself. So I put the tripod there and then I was, taking a lot of pictures. And so, yeah, that's when we got like, I wanted something very with a serious face, serious without feelings, without anything, kind of like robot. And that's when we got the picture of the album and also a lot of pictures that go inside of the booklet that I was so excited to create the album cover, and I say, okay, why not create the whole booklet? And then I created the entire, world of Made by You, and I put inside of this booklet. So if you download through Bandcamp, you get the booklet, the digital booklet. So yeah, that's available there. I will also make it available on other platforms. So for now, I am thinking about Patreon. So I just created a page this week on Patreon, and I'm going to have this booklet there as well. So what we can see in the booklet, there are all the lyrics and also some nice pictures, the credits, the thank yous, and that's it. But one thing that made me, go ahead and make the booklet was because I wanted a physical copy of the album, because it's my first album. I've been releasing music for the past few years, but it's the first time that I have the full album with a lot of tracks. So I wanted to have something physical. So I also asked a company to create, to print the real CD and the real vinyl. I don't know how you guys say the big disc. So, and they are going to come with the booklet inside. So I will provide the link. I don't have the link here right now, but you can also see it on my website, ellaanchor.com. And because one thing that I remembered when I was little, my dad used to buy CDs for me from there are some siblings here in Brazil that they sing, and I was a big fan of them. So every year they would release an album, and my dad would buy this album for me, and I would sit in my room listening to the album and sing along with them, reading the lyrics on the booklet. So that's something that is in my memory, and I can't wait to get my hands on the physical CD because I believe it has the same smell. So it's going to bring a lot of nostalgia and a lot of good memories from that time. That's when I realized, okay, I think I want to be a singer like these siblings because it's super cool. So yeah, I can't wait. It takes a long time to get the physical album. It's on this, let me see if I can get the address. It's called Elastic Stage. I don't know. Yeah. So if you go to Elastic Stage, Ella-Anchor, you can get access to the album there as well, as you can see here on my screen. So if you click here, you can see that we have the vinyl. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let me check on Google. How to pronounce this word here? Huh? Vinyl. It's vinyl. Oh wow. So yeah, you can buy the vinyl and also the CD with the booklet. Later on, I didn't have time to do that yet. But later on, because the vinyl and the CD with the booklet, they are a little expensive. Later on, I will also make the ones without the booklet. So it just comes with the cover and of course the CD or the vinyl. So I will make them available there as well, and also on my website, because it's hard to memorize all of those links. So you can just go to ellaanchor.com and you can find all the links there, because I will put everything. I still need to update a few things. So for example, Patreon, and do I have a link for Bandcamp? Yeah, I have a link for Bandcamp there. I don't have a link for Patreon, and also for Streamlabs. My profile on Streamlabs, I don't have that there as well. So yeah, I will put those links there, also in the descriptions. And yeah, so those are the 3 formats that you can get the album. So it's streaming in a lot of platforms. You just type my name and you can find the album there. Download through Bandcamp, and physical copy in Elastic Stage. So these are the 3 formats that the album will exist. So yeah, cool. Also, since I was very, into creating the design and the whole world of Made by You, I also created merchandise. So yeah, I was super excited with creating the designers mockups and everything. So I created also the merchandise. You can see it on my website as well. You can purchase directly from there, but you can also purchase via Streamlabs. So I think I put in the description the Streamlabs, but in Streamlabs it's streamlabs.com/EllaAnchor4. If you purchase during a live streaming, it's going to pop up there, a little thing just to say thank you for the purchase. But also via Streamlabs, I think the price is cheaper. So if you purchase through Streamlabs, it's cheaper, but I will also update the pricing on my website, but later on. So yeah, I got so excited that I had to create this merchandise as well. Let me see if I can see some. I ordered a few to test, but they are still on their way here. Where can I see? Oh, it's here, merch. So yeah, we have stickers like these. I don't know if you guys can see here, stickers. We also have a mug with my face. It's the album cover. It's the album cover in the version of the digital booklet, because it's horizontal, not square. So yeah, it's a mug. On my site you will have access to other different versions of these products. And then we have the hoodie. I ordered the hoodie for me. I can't wait to see what it looks like in person. So yeah, we have the hoodie. And then we have a shirt like this. I created a logo because, like my old logo was a little weird. Not weird, it was, belonged to that era of Fight Again, Madness, Black Wings, and Hey Alice. And then I thought, okay, I need to create something new for this Made by You era. So I created this logo, and you can, get the t-shirt. For now, I'm only making available the colors blue, navy, and purple because, to match the atmosphere of the album. But yeah, it's all there. So if you guys wanna check, I will leave the links in the description. I don't know if I can change the description through the streaming. Also, let me sign in. It says, oh, what happens if I click here? Because I wanted to sign in the chat. Huh. I don't know if I am. Elastic Stage. Oh yeah, cool. I can chat from here. Elastic Stage, so that's the Elastic Stage link. Actually, that's the Elastic Stage profile. Let me share the link to the album. I don't know if these get saved for later. This is the merch in Streamlabs. This is the Streamlabs profile. I don't know what happens with the Streamlabs profile because, well, and this is the Patreon. Those are the new. So if you still also don't follow me on Instagram, please go ahead and follow me on ella.anchor. Yeah. Cool. So these are my new links. I know it's a lot to cover, but also one thing that I need to share. Yeah, now that I released the album, I will have 13 songs to use, to kind of flood your time, your feed with my content. So I think you guys are going to get sick of my songs because I will post so many things. One of the things that I want to do, I am also recording, as I said, Scream My Name will be my first single of this album. And I'm already shooting the video, the music video. Actually, I already shot most of it, but then there was one part that I didn't like, and I will have to reshoot tomorrow. So I will reshoot tomorrow, and then I'll have to edit because it takes a long time. This video will be the most complex video that I created because you guys are going to see the story, but I had to use seven or eight, no, it's actually nine outfits. So it's 9 different scenes that I had to shoot, and I ended up not liking one of them. So I will reshoot tomorrow, and then I will edit the video. So it's a long process to do everything. I don't know when I'm going to release the music video, but after I release before I release the music video, I will release the lyric video. Because I was checking on Spotify. I think they catch from the audio, I don't know. But they try to catch the lyrics from the audio, and because there are a lot of instrumentals, effects in the voice, they don't catch everything. So the lyrics were all wrong there, and I'll have to fix them. But it takes a while until it gets fixed, because I think it takes 7 days or something like that. After I submit the correct lyrics, it takes about 7 days to get them fixed. So yeah, in the meantime, I will provide the lyric video. So it's going to be something simple, nothing too fancy, but I will probably do that this week. I can't promise dates because it's really hard to manage everything at once. But yeah, we have lyric video, and then we will have the music video. This music video will be so cool, guys. I think you'll like it. But yeah. Also, in Patreon, for those who don't know what Patreon is a place where I will share kind of, how can I say, more complete stories of, the meaning of the songs or the process that I took, all the process behind creating a song. I will post some early snippets of the song. So for example, when I have a song in my mind, I always record them on my cell phone. They sound horrible. And then after a while, I go there, revisit my notes on my phone, and then I listen to that, and then I start building the song around it, the lyrics, and then after that the instrumentals. Then I record, some demos. It sounds terrible. And then, it's a long process until I mix and master everything and record with a good voice. I record 1,000 times the same song, and then I have to listen and mix, and I forgot how many times. Like, the Scream My Name song was the hardest song for me to mix because it has a lot of instruments at the same time. So I had to I forgot the name that they call it here. I had to bounce. That's the name. I had to bounce this song like 60 times or something like that. So I would bounce it, I would listen to it, and then I would go to the car, then I would listen to on my cell phone, and I say, it's not sounding that good yet, so let me mix again, master again, bounce it again, listen on the phone, listen on the car, listen everywhere, speakers, headphones, different types of headphones, and yeah, it's a long process. So I even forgot what I was saying. But anyway, it's a long process. But yeah, so I forgot. I was talking about Patreon. So in Patreon, you're going to see a little bit of this process. I also shot some behind the scenes of the recording process. I didn't record, I don't know if I recorded for all of the songs, because if we think right, we are almost in June. If I remember correctly, I was recording the songs between March and June. I think it was something like that, because when it was July, I was starting to mix the songs, and then I had to remove my wisdom teeth. It was teeth, not tooth. I removed the 4 of them at once, and I couldn't even wear the headphones to mix. So I had to stop for about a month. And then only after that I could, wear the headphones. So yeah, I think I recorded everything between March and June. And then I mixed and mastered from June to December. No, actually it was a little more, I think it was January or something like that. And then when it was March, I finished the final master of everything. Because yes, whenever I thought, okay, I think I'm done, then I saw, okay, now I need to add the transitions between the songs. So it is kind of another master track that I need to do with all the songs, and then crop them. So yeah, if you listen on Spotify, all the songs one after the other, you see that there is like a little tail between one and the other. So yeah. So every time I thought I was done, there was something else. But now we are here. That's good. What else do I have to say? Yeah, I think those are the topics that I wanted to talk about today. Also in Patreon, I think we can have, actually I have in Patreon, I don't know if people who doesn't have access can see it. Maybe yes, maybe no. But let me see. I have a poll there asking what type of content do you guys want to see in regards to the album. And also, in Patreon. Let me see. I don't know if this can be accessed outside membership. Let me do a test in incognito mode. It's verifying if I am a human. Oh yeah, I think you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can vote though. Let me throw it in the chat. Let me try to vote. Oh, it will ask you to sign in. Well, you guys can also subscribe for free. Of course, for some people, I will give them membership. But yeah, we'll ask you guys to sign in. But I'll be posting things there, and kind of the shorter parts of the things I will post on the other social platform as well. One thing, guys, that I was listening now, it was like I didn't bounce the instrumentals only. So when I was singing the song in the beginning of the live streaming, I actually had to grab the whole song and then use the stem splitter in Logic Pro X to separate the vocals from the instrumentals, so I could remove the vocals and then I could listen to only the instrumental and sing on top of it. So I was listening to it. Let me see if I can put this here. Let's use this one instead. Let me computer audio. I will play here for you guys. Actually, let me do the same thing because I'm afraid that if I turn this on, it's going to disrupt the live stream. Oh, I'm all tangled here. Also, my headphones are falling apart. Let's see. I think I have one set up here that I can talk and also share the computer audio. But let me see. Because I wanted you guys to see the instrumentals of this one and also the isolated vocals. It sounds cool. So let me see. Okay, let's go with this one. It's camera, screen, phone audio, screen audio. Let's see if it works. Haha. Okay, seems like the microphone is still going. But yeah, let me mute this, and this one has already my vocals muted. But let's see. These are the instrumentals. Not the official one, because later on I will, share the official instrumental on Patreon. But right now it's just removing with the stem splitter in Logic Pro. Let me see. Is it too loud? Let's see. Now I'm going to share the isolated vocals, also not the official one, the ones from the stem splitter, but here it goes.
My name. They love to say it's just a waste of time. You are not unique and you won't make a dime. You trip and you fall. No, this is not worth fighting for. But the force is here Suddenly it's not a dream. The light, the crowd, turn the music loud. Just watch me get there someday. You're gonna scream my name. You're gonna scream my name. We won't let them blur our shine. We'll be waiting to see them, patiently standing in line for the show of those that try to tame.
A little effect in the voice. So yeah, this is an example. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but that's an example of like the isolated vocals and the instrumental. Not the official one, because you can see that there's a little bit of the background in the vocals and a little of the vocals in the background. So, but I will, release later the official isolated vocals and the official instrumentals. The isolated vocals are super cool if people want to remix the songs. So if you want to reproduce the songs, remix the songs, you can use the vocals to do that. And the instrumentals are good to karaoke. So yeah, cool. I guess that's all for today. So yeah, please don't forget to go check the Patreon page. I'll be posting things there. Also, the main platforms that I'll be more, online will be the Patreon, which is this page that you guys see here. So you can see, you can vote on a few things that I'm going to ask. You can see these kind of posts that will be available only there. So hold on a second, let me switch back to the screen. Yeah, so you can go to Patreon. I will also be on TikTok. I just post like nonsense there, but I am there as well. Instagram, I think that lately I am more available on Instagram. And then of course YouTube, that's where you're going to see the long forms of videos like lyric videos, music videos and other stuff. And also the audios are there, guys. I checked on my YouTube channel, and the distributor that I used, they released all the audios there. So if you go to my channel, you can also listen to the album from YouTube. They are all there. Oh, there I am. I'm live now. And also you can watch the first, I call it like a promo video, but actually it was the first music video of the album, because Reboot is the first song of the album, but it's just an instrumental one, kind of dark, but I like it. So you can also watch it there. It's right there on my YouTube channel as well. So that's it. Guys, follow me on these platforms. Instagram is ella.anchor. YouTube is Ella Anchor. Oh, actually I have them all somewhere here. TikTok, I think it's also ella.anchor. And then Patreon is Ella Anchor. Okay, thank you so much. Also, you can visit, don't forget, you can visit my website ellaanchor.com. Since I am a web developer, the site was created by me, although I cheated a little bit and I used Elementor, but it was everything created by me. So you can go to ellaanchor.com in case you forgot about any of these links, and you can find me there. And I will also leave in the descriptions on the YouTube live. I don't know if I can edit Instagram lives, but I know that I can edit YouTube lives. Okay, and I'll see you guys there, and I'll leave also the links right now here. Hold on, I'm a little lost here because I changed things around. Okay, here it is. And this song that is going to play right now is my song Everything You Said. Please also listen on Spotify. Thank you. Bye bye.